Hi, I'm Jill Bell. This video today is all about Chaturanga transitions. I recently had somebody ask me, how do I roll over my toes in Chaturanga? I'm going to show you that, but I am going to show you some other options that you can do as well. So when you're ready, join me on your mat. So what's important is that we understand what Chaturanga is first. I'm going to begin in a tabletop position so you can figure out how this feels on your knees before you transition to the full posture. So from tabletop with your shoulders stacked over your wrists, I want you to take a full breath in. And then as you exhale, allow the elbows to bend down out to the sides. Inhale to squeeze them back towards you. Exhale, shift forward. And then inhale, press back up. That is your most basic beginner variation, and you'll find that it is actually still quite challenging. From here, you can do this in a kneeling plank position as well. So again, make sure the eyes, the elbows are pointing towards one another. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, come just halfway down. Press back up. That's your Chaturanga. Full position from plank. Again, make sure that your shoulders are slightly past your wrists. Take a full breath in. Pull the heart forward, and then exhale, come halfway down. Press back up. If you can do that last one successfully, then we can work on the various transitions from Chaturanga to Up Dog. So the first one that I see in many vinyasa flows is Chaturanga Up Dog, where we roll over the toes. What I don't love about this posture or transition is that 90% of us are doing it incorrectly, and we could get some big rotator cuff injuries. I'll show you what that looks like. So we start in a plank position. We come halfway down, or what we think is halfway down. We try to roll over our toes, but then we drop our shoulders a little bit more to make that happen. And then we roll over our toes to come to downward facing dog. What I believe, and I would argue is a little bit better, is instead not rolling over the toes at all. So you can come here. You come halfway down Chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog, keeping the toes tucked. Exhale to downward facing dog. Another thing that I do see sometimes is people rolling over one foot at a time. What I see when that happens is we're throwing out one hip ever so slightly and then the other. And I would bet that you always flip the same foot first. So this is what I mean. We start in a high plank position, we come halfway down, we flip over one foot, then the other, and then lift up. I kept my plank pretty steady, but what I usually see is halfway down, roll over, and then lift. So when I do this transition and I keep my toes tucked the whole time, it does keep my back and my core safe, and it helps to prolong my practice rather than going for like the deepest, most intense posture always. Let me know if you have any fun Chaturanga variations. And if you tried any of these out and you're not sure how it feels in your body, make sure you reach out and ask me any questions that you have. For more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel, Jillian Bell. See you next time.